All the cameras are getting so expensive. I think this, oh, there we go. That's not what you want to see. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sean with Emerald Coast Digitizing. I convert tapes and films to digital here in Pensacola, Florida. If you need someone to do this for you, check out my website, emeraldcoastdigitizing.com. Let's get on with the video. Hey, welcome back, guys. Hope you had a good weekend. Today, I am working on a Video 8 job, or maybe it's Digital 8, maybe it's Hi8. I'm not sure exactly what it is just yet. The big Sony FX6 up here today. I'm going to go through and probably do a review on each one of these Digital 8, Hi8, and Video 8 cameras that I have here. Just kind of put something out there for people to make decisions based on what they need as far as a Digital 8, Video 8, or Hi8 camera goes. But I think that might be a lot of fun. We're going to use that camera just to make things a little bit more professional, and I've got it, so why not? And give me something to do other than transfer tapes all day. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started, get some tapes going, and see what happens. So I got the South Tree order on the table. Once I'm done with this 8mm job over here, we're gonna start working on this South Tree order. That'll be fun. Had a customer show up this morning, younger girl. She was probably 20, I don't know, maybe even 19, and she brought in a 8mm camera and asked me if I developed the film. And it's like, I don't think there's a film lab anywhere nearby, but it's kind of cool to see younger people get into that old stuff. So I know there's all this stuff is coming back. That's why all the cameras are getting so expensive, especially the Hi8 Digital 8 stuff, because a lot of people are getting into playing with those old cameras, which is awesome, but not so good for people like me that need that stuff. I'm hoping that these are Video 8. Let's get started with our first tape. I'm going to use this camera that I used in the last video, and I'm probably going to have to make an audio adjustment or a video track adjustment, just because I had to adjust it for that other tape that was messed up yesterday. But you can see here, I've taken a soldering iron and I put holes in this camera. And this is a Digital 8, Video 8, Hi8 camera, so it can do all the formats, and I can use this to adjust the tracks if I need to. But let's go ahead and set this up, turn it on. We're going to find out if this is a Digital 8 or a Hi8 tape. It doesn't say Digital 8 on here, but it's probably Video 8 or something else. Video 8 or Hi8. But yeah, let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. You can see on the screen here. We'll see if it's Digital 8. It's probably 8mm Hi8. Video 8. Press play. And it's probably going to sound staticky. So it is a Hi8 tape. And you can hear it. It sounds pretty staticky. And you can also see the bottom of the tape has a little, the bottom of the tape has a little inconsistency there. And that's because my camera is not aligned properly. So we'll just go in and we'll try to adjust it. It's at the bottom of the tape, so I'm guessing it's this left side. Alright, so that cleared up the bottom of the tape, but we still got some flicker on the top. We're going to try to fix that. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Took a minute to get that dialed in, yeah. And it looks like the AV port on this camera is starting to go out as well. Yeah, looks a lot better. So we'll rewind that and start that over. And it always takes a little time to get set up on a different format. Sometimes, I mean, typically my 8mm cameras are just kind of chilling out. Some of them plugged in, some of them not. And whenever I do start on Video 8 or Digital 8, then I will do all the Digital 8 that I have on the shelf in a row. So that's why you see me. So that was great. Nice and clean, no flicker, top or bottom, good audio. Exactly what we're looking for. Alright, so we can move on to the next one. Took us a minute to get there, but should be good from here on out on this computer. Alright, let's see. And we got this one here. Come on. Always have to unplug the Elgato every once in a while, so I just unplug it. Snow 1993, New Orleans 1993. All right. Let's see what we got. Oh, of course. Always forget to do this. I'm sure it's okay. We don't have a feed yet though. Is there nothing on this tape? Wait. Is this a Digital 8 only camera? No, this is backwards compatible. Here we go. Try this one and see what's going on here. I know this is a backwards compatible camera. Maybe it's just not switching over like it's supposed to. So I'll have to try this one. Just to see, maybe I have the wrong camera set up. This is a cool camera here. That screen is so big. Look how big that screen is compared to that one. Man, this is nice. And it's got a focus ring on the front. It's pretty nice. All right, let's see. See, now this one's switching over. So maybe that is just a straight up Digital 8 camera. Yeah, so we're definitely just using the wrong camera. So we'll on that. We'll get that started on this one. Oh man, I want to go to New Orleans. Let's all plan a trip to New Orleans together. Who's in? Let me know in the comments. Who wants to go to New Orleans? Well, let's all go to Vegas. Let's all go to Las Vegas together. Oh, of course. I botched it again, guys. Gotta stop, rewind again. Stop recording because I want to start it over. Continue because a lot of times I forget to trim off the beginning, so. Go copy the copy the label here so I don't have to type it again. And we'll get going. Alright, there we go. Weird, I could have swore this was a backwards compatible one. It's got a TBC in it. I wonder if you could run the VCR through this camera. Through S-Video. Dolphin Island is an island right off the coast of Mobile, Alabama. It's actually pretty neat. It's pretty small. The bridge that goes to it used to only be accessible by ferry. There's a bunch of beach houses out there. It's pretty cool. Oh, this has been on this whole time. Wow. Go into player mode. Press play, see what we get. And it sounds good, working good. Dolphin Island, guys. Dolphin Island's sweet. Haven't been out there in years. Alright, let's get another one going. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright. Working, sounds good. Keep moving on down. DC trip. Another big screen camera here. This one is Bernie. All right. Let's see what we got. Oh no, that's not the button I wanted to press. Switching over to Hi8, so this is backwards compatible. Sounds good. So this one here, we might need to switch it out for a Hi8. We are getting so close to 2,000 subscribers, guys. That is awesome. If you're watching these videos and you're not subscribed, just go ahead and subscribe. This is a very niche thing, and it's good for us to have a community of people that like the same stuff and play with the same stuff, and it's cool to find that here on YouTube. Most of us don't have tons of people that are into this in our hometown or where we live, so it's just nice to have a place to gather and kind of, you know, shoot the shit on old analog stuff. I mean, I know I'm not a super hobbyist with the analog stuff, but I'm getting into it myself, and that's kind of why I started this business, because I just love playing with this stuff. But yeah, let me just go ahead and get to work. I'm talking too much. Thank you, guys. This one doesn't have a screen on it. I think this, oh, there we go. That's not what you want to see. Alright, GoPro battery died, but we're back. I'm going to attempt to get this camera to play again. We're going to heat up the soldering iron. We're going to put some holes in the camera right here, and we're going to make some track adjustments while the tape's playing and see if we can make it work. Let's go look and see what's going on with this camera. C21 error code. Tape has barely been going. Tape looks fine. So we'll just plug, unplug. Stop recording. Go back, see what happened. It's clean. And it just ends. So we'll click that off. Quit, and we'll start a new file here, 04B. And we'll try to play it again and see what happens. Play. So I don't know, it just cut off on me. Maybe the tape was a little sticky or something, and it stopped the track from moving correctly. So we can see down in here, this track and this track way down here, we need to make adjustments on. So if we open it, we can watch them. What I do is I watch it go down in there, and then I make a little mark. So as that goes down, we know it's right there. So we'll make a little mark right here. And then we'll watch the other one, and it's right about there. So we got our marks. We'll eject it. Keep an eye out. Make sure there's nothing we're going to hit when we do this. It's actually a little higher than that. Now we'll just put a hole. And we'll look to see if we can see the guide. And we can. And you can see the guide in there perfectly fine. And we'll go to this one now. And this one's a little harder to get to. And now we can see that guide down there. And now work with our soldering iron is done. Put our tape back in. And we can reach our guides now pretty easily. And let's see if we can get this camera to work again, guys, so we can use it. Probably not going to be able to work, but this is the last ditch effort here, and then this becomes a parts camera. It does seem like our head's gone bad on this camera. So we'll do this and we'll get it lined up best we can. It does seem to me like the head's gone bad. Good to rule it out though, right? So let's eject. Let's clean the heads on it again. Go in here. Clean the head. It's a shame because this camera is really easy to get in here and clean the heads on these. No, it's not too bad. Let's take our Q-tip and we'll get down in there and clean some other stuff off too. This is kind of the last ditch effort in getting this camera to work. I mean, it's been sitting on the shelf over there, which means I knew, you know, it's been having some problems, but I haven't had a chance to really look into it. Just kind of touching these ribbon cables to see if that has something to do with it. Maybe wiggling it a little bit will get it to connect like it's supposed to. Probably not. Where the shot, I know our tracks are still not aligned correctly, but maybe that'll give us some difference. Oh man, I was really hoping this was going to be successful. It does look like this camera is done. Which I was pretty sure it was to begin with, but I was pretty sure it was done to begin with, but we're just confirming that completely. Heads go bad, guys. Cameras go bad. And I don't have, I mean, I have budget for getting cameras fixed, but I can't find anybody locally that does really good work. So we're getting a good feed off this camera, so this camera's actually got good image coming off of it, so it can still be used as a recordable camera. You just have to record to a SD card instead. You know, you can set them up that way. But we're gonna do a quick recording of the store. Autofocus is lacking, but there we go. That should be able to handle that autofocus. Alright, let's stop our recording. Let's go into player mode. Play and rewind and see what we got. Really see if this head's bad. Oh yeah. So that's the recording we just made. Alright, so here's our recording we just made. It did come through for a second. So that's how you 100% know that and then we'll do one more test here. Stop recording. VTR mode. And yeah, this thing's totally shot, guys. Unfortunately. Maybe I'll try to work on it a little bit more, but I'm pretty sure that head is fried. That's okay. And another time, but this is one of the first Hi8 cameras I got. And it's done lots of work, and it's time to retire this old girl. That's why she's down here, because it doesn't work. But
oh, Keanu, I love you, Keanu. Okay, Garfield's gonna eat her. Okay, let's. Ah! Garfield is a cat. I know. That's why. Okay, Garfield, come on, go use a baby. What are you doing to the? Okay, I'm gonna zoom up on Keanu Reeves now. And it's like move.
this one did that same thing again, guys.
Keanu Reeves did his hot.
Tape must be sticky. These tapes are still going good. This one is at the end. It has nothing else on it. Just pull it out. Number 2 is down, done. And we'll get another one started. Then we'll come over here and finish up on our last order, media management. do number 3 here. Everything's looking good, sounding good. Come over here and finish this order off. She had 2 DVDs she needed to transfer to her stuff as well. And they are done. Just gotta eject this one. Looks like we got a customer here. He's picking up. Hey, how you doing? I'll be right with you. Hey, what's going on, man?
How you doing?
What's up? You picking up? What's your last name?
That's an extra 100 for you for taking care of me so quick.
No, man. No, that's unnecessary.
That's the way I do it. That's how, it's worth every bit of that.
Yeah.
Believe me, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And that's how I appreciate
Well, I'll take it. If you insist,
Yes,
I'll
sir.
use it.
Buy yourself a lunch.
I'll buy lunch all week. Yeah.
Right.
That guy gave me $100 tip. That's really nice of him for doing that. I mean, I did give him like a $100 discount, so he basically just paid me full price, which is great. Typically give people discounts when they don't give me too much trouble, and also when I think that they can get me more work, I kind of always try to give people discounts. High quotes and a surprise lower price at the end is what makes the customers really happy. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. This is the adapter for the Canon lens. And we're gonna throw, let's try the Helios out on this bad boy. Oh, that looks really pretty. All right, there we go. So the way I'll shoot this video is I'll shoot all my B-roll of each camera, and then I'll come back and I'll shoot my talking head, and then we'll use this as overlaid. So that's cool. I think I am going to use this Helios lens for a lot of the B-roll. Our 24 to 70 wide lens. Guys, I'm excited about shooting and editing a video a little bit different than normal. You got some good lens options, some good light options. But yeah, so yesterday I worked Sunday for a little while and I got 2 orders done. So today I am going to just work on these 8mm, which is nearly done. And then once this 8mm job is done, I'm gonna just play around and try to have a good day and mess around, make some videos. Time is it? Almost 2. You start loading up the last of our tapes for this job. I mean, there was some problems there, but for the most part, pretty simple. Pretty simple job. Just need the equipment to do it and the patience to make sure that it all gets done right. We'll get these set up here. And we got room for one more. I guess that's it. That's it for this job. Once this one's started, so we got 16. And our last tape's going in. And we've only been here for 2 hours. I'm working on it for about 2 hours now. All right, everything's going good. All right, guys, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking in there. We're almost at 2,000 subscribers, so if you watch this content, you enjoyed this content, go ahead and subscribe, like, leave me a comment. I love to talk to you guys in the comments. I'm always trying my best to answer everything. So yeah, thanks again. See you in the next video.